Recently, comedian DC YoungFly got into a fight on stage while performing. Now, I'm going to go through the safety and security review of a professional nature and a personal nature. But first, I'm going to let you hear what he had to say about it.
I know everybody been trying to figure out, boy, what the hell happened, boy? You crazy, boy? What the fuck going on, boy? What's happening? I appreciate everybody checked in on your boy, called me, make sure I was straight. You dig what I'm saying? All right, then let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Now, first off, I didn't roast Buddy. I didn't roast his table. I don't know where he was sitting at. I didn't even know Buddy was at my show. I said nothing. You dig what I'm saying? Nothing. Mid in my session, I'm going crazy. Friday night, the second show was turned the fuck up. And first of all, nobody had their phones out, so they are tuned in to the show. Like, when you at a comedy club, you're not supposed to have your phone out anyway. You're supposed to be engaged with the act. So I'm going crazy. I got the crowd going crazy. So I'm in the mid of my joke. And if anybody know me in my set, I'm at the church talking about my brother. So now you know it's good. I'm in it. I'm mid joke. The nigga walk up on stage. So, you know, I'm like, all right. Nigga walk up on stage. I'm just thinking he a crazy fan or something, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get a nigga a hug, nigga. I embrace this stupid shit. You feel what I'm saying? That nigga get on stage, he like, nigga, what's up, nigga? And I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, oh, bro, you tripping. So I kind of like bad the nigga up off me a little bit, you feel me? Like, you tripping. And nigga hit my hand, bro. When he hit my hand, he was like, fuck, nigga, get off me, nigga. What's up, nigga? Before you know it, grrr. Shit. Feet on stage, head on floor, nigga. And by the time they got his ass, woke his ass up, and sent him by his way, I told everybody to sit down. I got to finish the motherfucking show.
For the personal safety aspect of it, DC say while he was on stage, he thought the guy was a fan. So he was going to embrace the guy. But when the guy starts showing some hostility, now what comes into play in a legal aspect, you got ability, opportunity, jeopardy. Now, according to the legal aspect, if the victim thinks that the perpetrator or the threat has the ability to do him harm, has the opportunity to do him harm, and has the ability to cause him jeopardy, okay? So from all accounts, this guy was a bigger person, a bigger statue, not necessarily a bigger person, a bigger size person or bigger statue than DC. So DC was being polite and courteous, and DC said in return he got hostility. Once your fear gets to a certain level, according to the law, you are justified in defending yourself. But again, you have to be able to articulate what you did and why you did it. And he did. He said once he realized that the guy was being hostile, he put his hand out and the guy hit his hand. After the guy hit his hand, that's when he hit the guy several times. Now, that is what we call a textbook self-defense scenario. All right. So once your level of fear gets to a certain level, once it gets high enough, and that person has the ability to cause you harm, the opportunity to cause you harm, and the ability for jeopardy, meaning to cause you bodily harm or to take your life. Once you are able to recognize first, you respond to it. But don't forget, you may have to articulate it. So you have to place it in the right category. Now, for the professional safety and security part, wherever they were performing at that night, the house security, first of all, the place should have security, because anytime you have big names coming to your venue, you should have capable professional, and proficient security. Now, security isn't law enforcement. Security's job is to mainly prevent things from happening, but have the ability to take total control if necessary. Again, security's job, its function, is to prevent things from happening. Okay? So that you won't have the need for law enforcement to show up. So security is the art of prevention. Now, it's also mixed in with a little bit of enforcement, meaning you have the ability to squash different incidents that may come up. So, if the place didn't have security, it should have had security. Okay? And then, also, if security was there, they did a very poor job. A very poor job. It should always be somebody with their eye on the talent and somebody's eye on the crowd. And they should be communicating back and forth. There is no excuse for having or not having poor security or having no security at all, especially in 2021. All right? There's always threats going on. There's people out there who just don't care. There's people out there with mental health issues, and they can go off at any time. So at least you have the ability to protect the talent, the client, or even patrons. So if you are somebody who has a venue that has talent coming through, you need to get proper security. If you have security, then you need to know if your security can take care of things properly and legally. If you have any questions, you can reach me at jc@jcshigog.com. That's jc@jcshigog.com. If you need some type of evaluation on your security personnel or your security protocols, hit me up and let's see if we can work it out. Until then, like always, pay attention or pay the consequences. You're going to pay either way, so you might as well pay in the beginning instead of in the end, because you might not be able to afford it. Peace of victory.